just got out of the shower, and actually I have been deep conditioning, I guess, since last night. I used the Shea Moisture Yucca Plantain anti-breakage strengthening mask, and I left this in my hair all night. And I put a grocery bag on there. And now I'm getting ready to show you how I do my wash and go. So before I get started, I'm actually going to wash my hair in 4 sections, just as it is here. But what I'm going to do is wash each section. I'm going to co-wash it, each section, and then I'm going to show you how I style. Okay, so now that my hair is completely washed, you may see a little bit of product still in my hair. The reason being is because when I co-wash, I actually leave a little bit of my conditioner in my hair, especially with it being like the winter months. Of course, you want to have highly moisturized hair, so I do leave a little bit of the leave-in conditioner. You don't have to do that when you co-wash. You can actually put something else in there, but this is just how I do my co-wash. And I actually use Tresemme Naturals. This is what it looks like. It's a glare because of the light, but I use that to co-wash, and I leave a little bit in my hair just so it can stay highly moisturized. Okay, so this is I'm gonna basically show you how I do my wash and go to make sure that I have the most amount of moisture as possible. So I section my hair, actually I section my hair into 2 parts, like so. And do the other side. And I did dry my hair, guys. I guess I didn't dry it well enough. But I actually used a t-shirt to dry my hair, and it's soaking wet. So I don't understand how my hair must hold a lot of water. Okay. So the next step is, once I have smoothed out the cuticle in my hair and even in the back, I'm going to actually set this part to the side just by doing a simple twist. And then I'm going to do the same, repeat on the opposite side, smoothing out the cuticle as well. Now I'm going to section each part into 4 sections, 4 smaller sections. And I'm going to focus on that. So you want to take small section in the back, and actually you want to clip this piece away. I forgot to bring my clips, so I'm gonna have to use a bobby pin, bootleg it, and go over each section with a little bit of Eco Styler to set in the curls. Now, the gel does not make your hair curly. It only locks in the moisture. Whatever curl pattern you were born with, is just going to lock in those and define those curls that you have and lock in that moisture. It's not gonna make your hair curlier. And then you're gonna move on to the whole back section is done. Now moving on to the next section. And feel free, if your hair starts to dry, to simply mist it, because you want it to be damp while you're doing this process. Just want to show you up and close, personal, another section that I'm doing. And you want to smooth it over your curls, and then you want to go through and you want to rake and separate the curls that naturally clump together. You want to go through and kind of lightly. You have to carefully go through and rake through. You have to be careful because you don't want to break your hair off. And with the gel being a heavier gel, you just want to make sure you don't break your hair off. Raking through. Because that was my problem. I was using a detangling brush, and I didn't know that the detangling brush was actually breaking my hair off and pulling my hair out. It detangled really well, but in the end, my hair seemed to not retain its length. And then afterward, you want to just simply kind of scrunch. And the more your hair dries, you'll be able to see the curls more easily. So I'm gonna finish my whole head, and then I'll show you how the final result should be. Okay, so it's all done, and I know you can still see product in the hair, but the good thing is when it's dry, it's gonna dry all clear. So it's all done, and I've even laid my edges just on both sides, just a little bit, because if you lay them down with edge control, by the time they dry, that's how they'll stay. So that's the idea. But my curls are super defined, and a lot of people complain, you know, my hair is curly when it's wet, but when it dries all crazy and stuff. But the gel actually sets the curl, it keeps the curl, and it locks in the moisture. So when it dries, it should dry just as defined. Okay, see you in a couple hours. Okay, so it's been drying for about 2 hours maybe. It's not even 50% dry, but I just wanted to show you what I do when it's completely dry. I actually, when you touch it, it's gonna feel like it's hard, and this is called the gel cast. So you can actually break the cast by scrunching the crunch, because it's gonna feel a little bit, not like hard, but it's gonna basically stiffen up your curl. So what I like to do, some people pull at it, they'll pull the curl itself, and then it'll come out like very soft, and it breaks the cast. But what I like to do is I like to take a little bit of olive oil and rub it up, rub it between my fingertips, and I like to go and glide it down each curl. And I'm not gonna do all of it because, as I said it before, it's not completely dry, but in a couple more hours it will be completely dry. But I will go through and just run my finger from like roots to ends to actually break that crunchy feeling. And some people also scrunch, like they'll scrunch their hair. That's why it's called scrunching the crunch. But I'm gonna let my hair continue to dry, but I just wanted to show you what to do because it will be a little bit more stiffened. But as you can tell, my curls are still here. They're not completely dry, but they are defined. And my hair, I can get a good wash and go to last me up to about 5, 6, 7 days if I maintain it well, and if I let it completely dry without touching it. A couple times in the past I messed up because I ended up washing my hair too late, and it took forever for it to dry. And the front dried pretty quickly, the back it didn't dry. So this is the next day, girl. Yeah, I put in the pineapple for the evening, and this is how it turned out. So what I was trying to previously say, before my video got corrupted and deleted, once you get done setting your curl, you want to make sure that you don't touch your hair anymore, you don't lay on it, because it will get frizzy, and that's what I experienced when I got too tired and I ended up falling asleep on my hair. Yeah, I woke up the next morning and it was like I didn't even do anything to my hair, so I had to basically redo it. So this is it.